Aloha. It's wonderful seeing you again today. Tell you what, let's make sure we're in tune. Here's our G, D, A, and E. Generally play a G to make sure I'm in tune. Okay, so really quick, make sure we keep going with your spider exercises. Your right hand should be going in alternating method. Down, up, 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 down, up. And I think it is novel to talk about the idea that there is another type of picking method called economical, where you do a down, down, up. This is what it looks like. Oh, sorry. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. The reason why we do that is because we could do 2 eighth notes as quick as 2 eighth notes doing down, up, down, up, down, up. We could do down, 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 down. But when we do multiple notes, sometimes we need single note articulation or picking. And sometimes that blends together if you're doing just the up, down, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. But if you do it down, 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 you're going through a note and through a note to give you a do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. It's very quick. It's easier to do triplets that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, triplet, 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 triplet. So, alternating is up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Economical could be phrased as down, down, up, or up, up, down, depending on what scale you're using. We'll get into that later. But talking about scales, let's do a quick recap after you get done doing your spider exercises. Don't know if you're incorporating the open string, but if you want to, I generally do that with the open string and do 4 notes, slide up, and then play the open one. So I would have open 1, slide to 2, 3, 4, 5, slide, open. That way I get all the notes. If you want to go to the top one. See what I did there? If not, just stick with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the rotation. That always helps. The teeter-totters, take your G major and keep doing these. You know, dare I say, even the 3rd fingering. And then when you got your majors, try your minors. You'll realize that playing something like that feels ridiculous. Playing something like that feels ridiculous. But that feels nice and fun. So play your G major, G minor, C major, C minor, maybe your G major, your G major 7, your C major, C major 7, your D major, your D major 7, your A major 7, your A minor 7. They're both the same with that 7th there. The major minor 3rd does not affect the 7th tonality. Okay, and then I would say one of our key movements that we did today was a progression called a 1, 2, 3, 4. Try it in 2 or 3 keys. So if you're in the key of A major, you would have A major, B minor, C sharp minor, and then you would have G major. No, A, B, C, D major. So what that does is A major, B minor, C sharp minor, D major. That D major should feel and sound a lot like one of your other versions. The reason why we do that is because we associate notes and chords. In the key of G, we'd have G major, A minor, B minor, C major. So G major, A minor, B minor, C major. When you get all the way up to this feeling, try and hear C down here. That way, you've got another way to play your teeter-totter chords. That's where your 2nd finger exercise comes in. Feel what's comfortable for you. Because this way to play it's not going to be comfortable, but doing a C7 right there most definitely feels comfortable with the first 3 fingers. So keep up with the spiders, keep doing your teeter-totters. Today's exercise as well, think about our pull-offs and our hammer-ons. Once you got that, try and do some telephones. Do it with a half step. Do it with a whole step. Do it with a minor third. Or a major third. That's a hard one. When we have that sort of capability, we use those as caveats. Little things that we do inside of musical structures which help to add something to do on the uke, whether it's percussive or it's tonally with notes. So where we are right now, let's work a quick bit on chucking. You're going to want to pause this and work on these. These are two different styles of chucking. One involves playing the note on the fourth, and one involves playing on the and. The first one's on the fourth, so I'm going to count a downstroke with a mute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, G major. 1, 2, 3, G major. Boom, 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 G major. Now let's do that same thing, now that you're back after pausing, and do a 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3. What we're doing is doing all quarters on downstrokes, and then doing an eighth note with the up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. When we speed this up, it gives us a chuck rhythm. That's the first example. Second example, you could just do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This kind of feeling is a bluegrass chuck or a reggae. With Blue Moon in the key of C, you could have Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone lovely blue. Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and let me through. That first part has a boom, ah. Or you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on that's gone left me blue. Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone through and through. C to F to C to G is a 1-4-1-5 progression. When we do it slow enough, we'll have all quarters, or eighth notes, or 16th notes. Try it each way. Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone, left me blue. Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. On the one that's gone through and through. So when we're doing that, those are all quarter notes. The next one could be a eighth note encouraging both tones. Blue Moon of Kentucky. Oh, sorry. Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and been blue. Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. On the one gone through and through. Or 16th notes. With that, on that C major, we have Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. If you ever go from a C major to a C7, you can now use that flat B, that B flat rather than the B. C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C. So Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone, left me blue. G major to a G7. At that point, we could play a G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That F is the same as that F you switched to right there, meaning it has a Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ta, not a Ti, Do. it's a whole step resolution rather than a half step. So this week, while you're working on your scale exercises, or when you watch this video, try and do the G major Ionian, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, with the natural seventh, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, and then try it with the F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That way, when you hear a seventh tone in any bluegrass tune or any blues at all, you can associate it with using that chord structure. If I was playing just a G major, C major, G major, D major, that's still a 1-4-1-5 progression, just not in the key of C. It's in the key of G. If I changed every one of those to a seventh, I would have G7, C7, G7, D7 would be this. So if I'm using these D7 chords, every single one of those would have. Hear how I use that B flat rather than the B natural when I went to the C7? If you hear that seventh chord, it's an instant clue that you're going to be using the modal structure of Mixolydian. The modal structure of Mixolydian is the same thing as a do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, except for we're starting at G. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, natural, and then G. It gives us our ta rather than a ti, do. I hope that makes sense to us. We can do that in every key. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If I was in the C key of D, I would say D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, rather than a C sharp, D, because in the key of D, we've got two sharps, F sharp, C sharp. Doesn't affect the F sharp in the third, but the seventh being the C sharp, putting that at a C, still does the resolution, but it definitely works within our D7. I hope today was fun for you. It was super fun for me. Enjoy this, and I'll see you next week. Aloha.